What a wonderful. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we will be going over how I created this smoky halo eye. So I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer as my eyeshadow base today. And it is in, I think it's called like medium facial tones. I want like a brown glam moment since I use so many colors. Like, I need to switch it up. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, I'm using the Morphe M335 to blend it all out. I like to use this even like when I'm applying my concealer under my eye and stuff. I like to blend it out with this one as well. And to clean up my brows, I use the Showstopper Cut Crease brush, and it's a 3-piece set. When I purchased mine, I used BR Glamazon's discount code to save, but I use these for my cut creases. Sometimes if I'm doing like liner or to like clean things up, I love these brushes. They're like so bomb. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Chocolates by Juvia's, and it looks like this. And like I told you guys, I wanted to go in with a brown look, so I wanted to kind of get up close and personal with y'all. So I'm gonna go in with a deep brown to start off, and I'm just going to pat it. I don't really blend my shadows out too much except for on the outer edges because I like to keep as much pigment as possible. And on this one, I want to blend it out with a lighter shade, so that's why I'm just kind of packing it in right now. And I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of do like a halo moment, I think so, or a spotlight.
I don't want to move again. I really like it here.
I know it look a little crazy right now, but you already know, trust the process. So I didn't say before, but the brush I used to pack on the first shade, well, I don't even have, it's a Morphe brush, but it's like their gold series. It doesn't have any numbers or anything on it, but this is what I use, this fluffy kind of short packing brush. And then I'm going to go in with Morphe M514. It's short and fluffy and kind of small. But I'm going to go in with a lighter brown, and I'm going to blend out on those outer edges. So I'll zoom in so you guys can see. So this was the shade I used at first, and this is the shade I'm going to go in with. So I like to just kind of tap it in there, pick up the pigment, and then we're just going to lightly blend. So I'll pick up about that much, and then we'll build as we go. So zoom in here so you can see it. Sorry, I need to get my mirror. Okay. So I just kind of start here, kind of go on top of that color, and take your time. Put your hand towards the end of the brush, the back of the handle, so you get nice soft strokes and you're not like heavy-handedly going in. So we're just going to do that all around. And I like to play a game and go back and forth until both pigment. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this shade, and it's going to be the last shade that I'm going to use to blend out the outer edges. So we're zoomed in and ready, and here it is on my brush. I'm going to get my mirror.
And my dad.
Okay. And just like we did before, kind of go on top just a little bit. And merge those two shades. And again, you'll have to go back in. Well, if you choose to. Go back in with the second shade of brown. Just so you don't fully lose it. And you can do that with each color as you feel the need to. So I'm going to finish blending this all out and come back. So now that we have it all blended the way we want, I'm going to go back in with this Showstopper Beauty brush. It has a number on it, but I honestly don't know if they all have the same number or what. But this one says CC1. So let's see, what does this one say? Yeah, this is CC2. So this is CC1. They have their own numbers. But we're going to go back in with the Milani concealer. And I'm going to kind of carve it out the shape that I want, since it's going to be like halo-like. Okay. So I'm just going to there's already concealer at the top. So I'm just going to kind of like press it. Do these like, oh, sorry guys. And do this like tapping motion. I was in my mirror.
Sorry, I almost ran into you.
It's okay. Almost is the key word.
Indeed. Well, it's really beautiful.
Maybe I should turn it. There we go. That's better.
I haven't been up here since before I stopped.
I just kind of want the edges to be kind of clean, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of doing these like tapping motions.
I can understand work. Family, not so much. But men, we can certainly talk about them.
Normally when I do cut creases, I use Vaseline to kind of clean it all up. So what I'm going to do is just kind of, so as I was saying before, there's no need to clean it up since we're just doing this halo eye. But before this dries down too much, I just kind of press it, and then I want to blend out those concealered like edges, so to speak, because I don't want it to be like a pure definition from concealer to eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna kind of spend a little bit of time kind of blending this out on the outer edges on each side, and then I'll come back. Okay, so it's blended now, and I know it look a little wonky. Just bear with me, please. Bear with me. So at first I wanted to do like a shimmer, but I'm kind of leaning towards, sorry, I'm reaching for a palette. I'm kind of leaning toward the Nudes by Juvia's. And they have, again, some mattes and shimmers. But I'm thinking about either going in with this one or, okay, 39S palette it is. And we're going to go in with this pinky nude shade here. And I'm going to use the Morphe M224. That sounded so country, M224 brush. And we're just going to pick up pigment and pat, staying in the area that we just laid the concealer on. And then we're going to go back in and blend the other shades. So I'll be back. Okay, so it looks really wonky now. I'm going to go back into the Chocolates palette, and we're going to go in with that second shade of brown that we used to blend out the really deep shade, the bottom one here. And that's what I'm going to use to blend out these edges.
I want to thank you for a wonderful afternoon.
You're thanking me?
Yes. I haven't met someone like you in a really long time. You're generous, kind.
It's going to take a little bit. I'm just going to kind of work it to where I want it to be.
What you do for a living?
And I probably will go back in with that deeper shade.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do next.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing with it.
Surprised. You seem like such a decisive guy.
Go back in with that deeper shade.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do next.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing with it.
Surprised. You seem like such a decisive guy.
Gang. Just kidding. But here is the blend out so far. This eye just kind of wonky to me, but this one is like my favorites.
Miss Waltz, right?
So I think I'm going to do a little liner moment, and I'm going to put my base on and come back so y'all can see the slay. My darn skin. I mean, it's healing, but I had an allergic reaction to what? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But anyways, I'm fixing this, and I think we're making progress. It's coming back together. It was driving me crazy. I just couldn't leave it. So again, I'll be back.
And I hope it's together. Who had a little too much coffee? Your laboratory?
Right upstairs.
He took everything from me. My money, my future, my heart.
Okay, so now that my primer has been sitting for a little bit, it's pressed into my skin, we're ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my concealer. So I'm gonna use the Morphe, this is the Fluidity Full Coverage Concealer in C3.35. And then I'm gonna go in with the Fair Beige e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I like to put that in the inner corner, like about here.
Guess you really do love me.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Both sides.
Hey,
And then I'll use the Morphe
Well, I'll let you up later.
Fluidity Finish
Martin Hale.
on the rest.
That's it.
And then we're gonna go in with the Juvia's Place, the shade sticks in Katsina, and the names are kind of hard to pronounce, so here they are. Katsina is the darker shade, and then Abidjan, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like more my complexion, and it's almost going. But this is the darker one that I'm going to contour with. So I'm gonna put this all on, blend it in, and be back. And there you have it. We are all done. Just kidding. Let me blend it all in and be right back. Okay. So when it comes to the shade sticks, I don't like to drag it, So I kind of like pat, and I kind of do this like lifting motion kind of. So I just kind of want it like all there first. And I'm going in more with the foundation shade. I kind of drag that concealer a little bit. It's okay though. I needed to hurry up because that Morphe concealer, like, it dry down fast. It do not be clean. Do not be clean. Oh, my both face is so broken.
Not much.
That glow is everything.
Think he did it?
But yes, here is the new look I have created. No filter. I wanted to do a brown smoky moment with a nice wing. Like, I'm loving this halo. I haven't done one in a little while. And I think I'm going to be playing more with like browns and neutral tones, because I don't feel like I do enough of those. And viewing my feed on Insta, I'm like, I'm obsessed with color. I love color, but I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. I need to bring in like different colors combos and color schemes, like I notice I have been doing a lot of reds and pinks. So I just want to kind of, use other colors too. And if you guys have any suggestions, ideas, whatever, I'm always open to those. So feel free to DM me anytime.
Before